What's going on, folks? This is Wesley, $1,000,000 Virgin. Get up, get in here. Hey, welcome to another series of As a Multimillionaire, which is me. I'm Wesley Virgin, and I am a young man here in Houston, Texas, that is living his dreams. And you know, videos like this is for the people like you. The people who desperately want to win in life. You know, the people that look at videos like this, you know, motivational videos or inspirational videos, but look down deep within themselves and say, you know what? I can do more. And this video is going to be very powerful because I want to talk about something here. Some of the things that I did, because I get a lot of questions about obsession. What's up, King? Gerald, Aria, what's up, what's up? I want everybody to say the word obsession, okay? Obsession. You know, we read about this in the book, Think and Grow Rich. Hey, go ahead and shut that for me. You know, in the book, Think and Grow Rich, it says a man must be obsessed for the things that he wants, the things that he desires most. He must be obsessed, which means this. A person that is obsessed, they're thinking about that thing most of the day. Does that make sense? Guys, get in here right now. And I want to break some things down to you because I want to break down obsession. You know, what does that mean? And then I want to talk about my number one thing that I do that's unusual. Okay? Because I believe, this is my belief, to become a millionaire, to be rich, to be wealthy, to be profitable, you have to be a little bit foolish, a little bit crazy. That makes sense? That's why I bought 7 cars. Because I'm crazy, right? It doesn't make any sense to you. This is why people quit their jobs even though they don't have a backup plan. Does that make sense? And other people think they're crazy. Oh, you're crazy. What are you doing? These are the people. And I want you to say, yes, Wes, that's me. If this can relate to you, if anything I say tonight makes sense, say, yes, Wesley, that's me. Or hit the like button. If you not only just quit your job and have a backup plan, you actually use your light bill, your house note, because I did it, your car note, and you use that money to fuel your dream. Anybody did that? Come on, guys, be honest with me, because if you hadn't, you're not obsessed enough. See, obsession means that you're going to do it no matter what, despite the consequences. See, 5 years ago, when I had a decision to make, at that time, no lie, I had $556 in my bank account. I'm honest with you. And I was waiting for another check to come in because I needed to pay, my rent was about $800. And I made a decision to take that money and to fly to Canada. I remember doing that 4 years ago. Now, if I would have told anybody what I did, they would have thought I was crazy. They would have thought I was silly. They would have thought I was being irresponsible. They said, well, Wesley, what about your family? What about your kids? But if I wouldn't made that decision, if I didn't make that decision at that time, I wouldn't be here talking to you today wearing this cool Versace shirt. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't take that trip to Canada, if I didn't risk everything, if I didn't take a gamble, because it was a gamble. Because I wasn't sure if it worked out, but I was so obsessed. I wanted this amazing, great life so bad, I took the money, and instead of paying my bills, I used it to fund my dreams. Okay? Anybody did that yet? You may say, Wesley, oh, whoa, I'm not there yet. I can't do that yet. You know when you obsess, see, when you obsess, it's when a man says, you know what, right now, I'm not going to be even the best husband. I'm not going to even be the best father for my children. And see, some of you guys cringe when you hear that. No, I got to be connected to my children. No, I got to spend time with my children. But see, the problem is this. I would rather sacrifice the time in the beginning than to be average in the end. Because check it out. if you're average right now, right, you're still working a job, right, and you still work for people that you don't want to work for, if you're still doing things you don't want to do, you're average. See, I know you hate to hear that, but you are, according to my standards. Okay? And guess what? Your children are going to become average as well. By default. And it doesn't matter if you try to say, hey, you can do whatever you want. You can live your dreams, little Jimmy. But your little Jim is going to grow up and going to ask you this one question. Well, Daddy, you told me I can live my dreams. You told me I could be whatever I want to be. How about you? Dad, are you living your dreams? See, me personally, I never wanted to have that conversation with my children. I didn't want to tell my children what was possible, that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you, that you can do amazing things, that you can basically conquer the world. For them to get older and ask me the same question, well, Wesley, or Dad, did you conquer your world? Right? Did you fulfill your dreams? Dad, did you get everything that you want out of life? Dad, every day, I mean, you're tired when you come home from work. You're complaining about the bill. What's going on? Did you get everything that you want? Dad, do you have any regrets about your life? So you got to be careful, okay? So check this out. This video is talking about obsession. I want everybody to say it tonight with me. Obsession. Obsession. And I'm going to show you something here. I want to show you what I did 5 years ago, because I get a question every day. Well, Wesley, I'm doing some weird, crazy stuff, and I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. Because, see, when you're obsessed, you do things that are unconventional. See, when a man wants a woman, he does anything, right, to get her. Right? He may send her flowers. Right? He just met her. He may say, oh, I love her. I need you. I miss you. I'm going to send you flowers. I'm going to send you candy. I'm going to take you on trips. I just want to give you an example. When a man is obsessed with a woman, he is willing to do things that are unconventional, things that are abnormal, things that are different. That makes sense? If he really desires her. Okay? When we as human beings really desire something, we do things that are unusual. And what I'm telling you, the reason why I record this video is for all the future millionaires out there that's going to make it, because I believe you're going to make it. And I'm going to let you know all that unusual stuff that you're doing, keep doing it. Check this out. A while back, you see this? Now, I'm in my assistant's office right now. And I looked on the desk and I'll say, oh, wow, I remember this. I did this 4 years ago. You may say, Wesley, what is this? These are envelopes. Now, I have a company by the name of 7dayfitness.com. In the beginning, I had the largest boot camp in Houston, Texas. Training people, motivating people up all night in the cold, in the sunshine, every day, giving my all to people who wanted to transform their bodies. And after that, I created a DVD, right? Some of you guys have bought my DVD. I really appreciate it. But I had a DVD out there. And I really wanted that DVD to permeate around the world, right? You know when you make something and you put your heart into it and you want everybody to know about it, you want everybody to see it, and you want everybody to experience it. Does that make sense? Have you ever felt like that? Because you worked hard on it. That, guys, when I say I worked hard on this thing, not only did I shoot the footage by myself, I actually authored the DVDs by myself, which means I created the DVD content, I mastered the DVDs, I created the wrapping, I created the packages. It was just a one-man shop. And I was proud of it. And I wanted the world to see what I've created for them. Anybody been there? And here, these are envelopes that I used to mail to people around the world. Celebrities. Guess who this is? Check it out. It'll blow your mind. Look at that. What does that say? T.D. Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes. I used to mail Bishop T.D. Jakes my CDs every single week. Every single week. I used to get a certified, just like this. That's why I have so many of them, see? I used to do this consistently, right? Every week for a long time. Every week. Check this out. It's going to blow your mind. Check this out. And this is just unusual stuff. See, I'm telling you this because I want you to know that the crazy stuff that you think is silly, weird, is fine. Okay? This is the obsession. This is how bad I wanted it. Now check this out. Hold up, who we got here? Now check this out. This is going to blow your mind. Look at that. Oprah Winfrey. What does that say, guys? Come on, guys. I want you to talk with me here tonight. What does that say, guys? Oprah Winfrey. I used to send Oprah every freaking week my CDs. I used to order my CD with my money. I used to wrap it with my money when I didn't have much money, and I would mail her every single week, believing that one day she will open the envelope and see it and say, I need to call this young man. Okay? I'm not done. All this stuff here, these are pastors in Houston, Texas. Some of you guys know Pastor Wright, Pastor Jay, Higher Dimensions. Here's Oprah Winfrey again. Pastor Kirby. Who know Pastor Kirby in Houston, Texas? Joel Osteen. Pastor Hilliard. I used to email these folks, these very credible men, these people around. They were living the dream that I wanted to live every single week for a very long time, for years. And guess what? It's going to blow your mind. And I want you to get this. I want you to listen to me, okay? Guess what? After doing it every single week, spending all my money mailing them, writing them, every single week, I never got a response. I never got a response. I never got a response. Not one time. And I did this for a year straight. Let me be honest. One time I emailed Tyler Perry. I sent him the same thing. And I get an email, basically, you know, when these things get ordered, my CDs. And you know, Tyler Perry or his staff, they rejected my CD. Because I got an email one day. I still have the email somewhere. And it says, Tyler Perry Studios rejected the 7-day fitness DVD program. And see, at that time, most of you would have gave up. But see, Wesley, Millionaire Virgin, I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I didn't care. See, the thing is, the problem is with a lot of people out there, yourself, is when you do something, when you decide to make some changes in your life, or when you decide to have a prosperity conscious, or decide to say, you know what, I want to be wealthy, you know what, I'm worthy, I want to be rich, I want to be successful, I want to get some of the things that I see other people have, you want people to respond to you when you're ready. See, just because, it was so funny, because the first 5 years I played around. When I was in my 20s, most of my 20s I played around. Even at that time in my 20s, I said I wanted it. I said, yes, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, but I was playing around. And just because I decided not to play around, and I said I want to get serious about my life because I've been through bankruptcy, I had lost my car, I couldn't take care of my children properly, I was kicked out of my apartment. And I said, you know what? My back is against the wall. I got to make some changes. I expected these people to respond to me immediately. Well, I sent them an email. Well, I sent my package to them over and over again. And some of you, you're not obsessed. You're not obsessed with it. You don't want it bad enough. Because you think that you need to do you send one email to someone that's credible, somebody that you think can escalate your career or your life. And if they don't respond, you want to get upset. You want to say, well, all rich people, see, they don't help the poor people. Rich people, they don't help nobody. They just greedy. They just help themselves. This is what most of the population, the same people that read the tapes, that listen to personal development, that's going to the seminars, the Tony Robbins seminars, listen to the Les Brown, the Jim Rohns, the network marketing people, they all have the same conversations. Nobody wants to help me. Oh, I called him and he didn't pick up the phone. I called my upline, right? Network marketers. Well, I called my leader, my upline. He's not picking up the phone. I had the three-way and he's not picking up the phone. See, a person that's obsessed for something is going to do that thing no matter what. See, right now, if your child is sick, if your child is stricken with a serious disease, and you have to come up with $10,000 to pay the hospital for your little boy and your little girl to live. Think about that for a second. Imagine that. Tell me, if all odds were against you, you don't have $10,000 in your bank account. You don't know anybody that has $10,000. But let me ask you a question. Is your child going to live? You'll say, hell yeah, Wes. I'm going to find a way. And see, that blows my mind. I'm going to find a way. I said, for 1 second, do you consider that your child is going to die? You say, no! I am going to figure out no matter what. I don't care what I have to do. Listen, I don't care what who I have to talk to, what I have to say. I want my child to live. All of you will have the same inner dialogue in your mind. But when it comes to you, when it comes to your freedom, your wealth, your prosperity, your happiness, you're casual about it. And I'm thinking, what makes a parent so emotional, so passionate about coming up with something that may be impossible to come up with, but they never consider failure. They never consider it not working. And the only conclusion I can come up with is this. You're just not obsessed for it. It's not your obsession. See, all of you guys want to be rich, you want to be millionaires, you want to be great, you want to be successful, but you're not obsessed with it. See, even tonight, my question is this. What are you doing after you get off of your job? And I know sometimes these videos sound repetitive, right? But check this out. Repetition is the mother of skill, my friend. Repetition is the mother of skill. I'm doing the same thing that the pastor do to you in church. See, the pastor tells you to live a good life, to stop doing crazy stuff, to start living your life towards God. But every week, you do the same dumb shit. And guess what? The pastor comes back and he says the same thing. Stop living wrong. Stop sinning. Stop being jealous. Stop being mean. Stop being angry. And you go back through Monday and you do the same type of activity, the same behavior. You're talking bad about the same folks. You still got the same friends. You're still dealing with the same people. And the pastor comes back and he preaches the same message. That's me. I'm giving you the same message because they haven't sunk in yet. Because see, check this out. It's going to be a time, once it sink in, you won't need me. You won't need my inspiration. You won't need my motivation. You won't need me to show you the things that I did when I didn't have nothing to inspire you. You will be able to inspire yourself. You will be able to motivate yourself. You will be able to create the obsession and understand that this is a must. You have not made a decision that this Your prosperity life is a must. See, you think it's easy every single day, even for me, to read something or to do some work or to program my mind, listen to some personal development. Sometimes I don't want to do it. Sometimes I just want to hang out. But let me share something with you. Right now, I can afford it. See, I can afford to hang out. I can afford to be cool, be silly. I can afford to be a little irresponsible. But see, when I was like you, man, it didn't even cross my mind. I couldn't afford to go out and have drinks. I couldn't afford to go out with the girls, to go out with the guys. I couldn't afford to go take trips. I couldn't afford to go around the world. I was obsessed, which meant that I was going to do whatever it took to get where I wanted to go. It didn't matter what friend I had to leave, because I left a lot of them. I got friends today that still hit me up, and they think I did them wrong. But yet, they don't understand that I had to grow. And since I had to grow, I had to cut you off. I love you. I care about you. But you and your journey was different from mine. Things like this. You know why I had to do things like that? And I'm thankful that I did things like that, because I had to prove to myself. See, every day that when you say that you want something bad enough, you have to prove it to yourself. It shows up in your behavior. It shows up in your actions. I don't give a damn about what's coming out your mouth. Anybody can tell me, I'm working hard, Wesley. I'm reading a book, Wesley, but I'm not having any breakthroughs. Wesley, this is not working for me, Wesley. I'm working hard, I'm crying, I'm praying to God, I'm wishing, and I'm hoping, but it's not working. And my question is this: what are you doing? I had friends that were close to me that saw me escalate in life. And I remember years ago telling them where I would be. I remember telling them, hey, friend, at this time I'm not having sex. I'm not having no sex, because I need to be fucking focused on what I want. And that's how serious I was. And he tried to convince me that, no, you need sex, man. Napoleon Hill even had sex, and you need to, that's good for the body. You need to do it. I said, no. I said, a man must be focused. Sex, women, anything outside of him is nothing but a distraction. And this was the time where I didn't have nothing, right? I was just dreaming, right? I still had the same beat up car. And fast forward 2 years later, it happened for me. And the friend is like, you know, it's so funny. They get so serious. You know, when they see you make it, man, people that was in your life, they get so serious with you. And they get like, they can't even believe they had glazed eyes. I even remember the week, or it was a couple of months when I made the million, and I was out in some club. I think I was a social junkie. And I'm at the club, you know, we hanging out, we partying. And he's like, God, Wes, teach me. But before I had anything, he didn't want to listen to me. He thought I was crazy. He thought it just didn't make sense. Wesley, you never go out. I remember these conversations, guys. Please take this in. Please take this in. He said, you know, Wesley, you never go out. Right? You got to have a little fun. I mean, God, I would invite you out, but you don't never go out. I said, no, I'm focused. And I was doing this for years, because that person was in my life for a couple of years. And they saw me very consistent. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't travel unless it was for business. I wouldn't go hang out I wouldn't do none of that. And he could not understand why. Because he felt that everybody needs to relax. Everybody needs a break. Everybody needs to rest. But I was focused. And then, once I made it, and I said, man, I told you, man. I told you. I told you this is what's going to happen, bro. I told you. Oh, I was giving you the tools. Oh, I was showing you exactly what. You saw the journey. and now I made it. You know what? I would never want to be the friend. I'm going to be honest with you. I would never want to be the friend that makes it or that didn't make it and my other friend did. I never want to be that. Like, I never want to be the person who had a best friend or a close friend for years. And that friend 5 years, 10 years later, he's doing or she's doing amazing things. And I'm that same friend doing the same average bullshit. Still living the same life. Still have the same job. Still dealing with the same people. Still buying the same cars. Still staying in the same places. I would never want to be that friend. Because I can't even imagine how that feels to have my best friend or my close friend excel to the top. And I was with him. I'm thinking about this. This person was with me. They saw me. They saw my activity. They saw my behavior. They saw my actions. They saw everything. And I made it and they didn't. Folks, all of you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity, man. You have no idea. I'm not saying it's easy. Check this out. Making $1 million is very easy. Believing, it's a difficult process. Making $1 million is easy. Believing that you can make it is very difficult because you're dealing with yourself. You're dealing with your frustrations. You're dealing with your irritations. You're dealing with that demon inside of you. See, it's something inside of all of us that doesn't want us to win. It doesn't want you to win. You go out there and you work hard for a month and you don't see anything. And then that inner conversation says, see, I told you. Why are you doing that? You know these people are setting you up for failure. Just go back to your job and live your regular life. Why are you stressing yourself out? You're losing weight, right? You're looking tired every single day. You're smelling. You're not even dressing well. Stop. That's that inner voice. That's that demon. See, because that inner voice within us, and it's only been created by condition of the world, doesn't want you to live the good life. Like my buddy Ty Lopez says, he don't want you to live the good life. I remember I was at his house. Ty Lopez. You know Ty Lopez, the Lamborghini guy. Cool guy, smart guy. And he says everybody wants to live the good life. Everybody. But no one's willing, like my son said in the video, no one's willing to try. No one's willing to do nothing consistently. No one doesn't have any drive. They don't have any motivation. They just, you know what? You just quit. That's the one thing that I see people mastering in life, quitting, changing up. You know, I listened to this guru the other day, right? I listened to a lot of Buddhism stuff like that. I'm not Buddhist, but I listen to a lot of different teachings from around the world. And the guy says, it blew my mind when he said this. He said, striving for success is the worst way to be successful. He says, striving for success, trying to get there, or trying to get what you think success is, he said, it's the worst way. You're going to be irritated, you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be mad, you're going to be upset. He said, you should never strive for success. You must make a decision that you're successful now. It blew my mind because everybody's striving for success. Oh, I'm working hard to be successful. I got to get up I'm working hard to be successful. I got to be obsessed. He says that you should never strive to be successful, ever. Success is already happening. You just have blinders on your eyes. You have glasses on. You can't see. Because see, in your world, In your reality, you see everything that is falling, that is failing, that is not working. And you can't, for 1 second, pull yourself or look at yourself from an outside view and look how foolish you are. Guys, I don't want to go off in a tangent, but you got to be obsessed. 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 Obsessed. If you have a thought, if you have an ideal, and if you want to do it now. 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 Today. Cut this fucking video off and do it now. Stop waiting to get motivated. Stop waiting for someone to validate you. Stop waiting for someone to pat you on the back, say you're doing a good job. Hey, you need to do this. Do it now. You are running out of time, friends. You have no idea. You're getting older, and the world is conditioning you further to poverty, to averageness, to a mediocre lifestyle. It's time for you to be obsessed. See, I say that out of love because I love everybody around the world. Anybody that will watch a video like this, anybody that will watch a black, young African-American brother from Houston, Texas, that is telling his story. And if you will watch that, I love you. Because the first thing is this, you're different. Do you think most of the world are watching videos like this? Do you think that even 10% of the population are watching stuff like this on their Monday night when they have to go to work in the morning? No. Why? Because they're not obsessed for it. Most people have given up on their dreams. They've given up on their lives. They have decided to live their life like it is today. They have decided that their life is not going to be any better than what it is. And they're like, fuck it. That's it. Most people, they've said, fuck it. I'm just done. Fuck it. I ain't doing this no more. I ain't got time for this shit. And now they resent success. They resent people like me. They resent people that are living the dream that they want to live. They resent anybody that has money. Anybody that has a smile on their face, they resent them. That's not you. But if you're not careful, listen to me. If you're not careful, right? If you're not paying attention, you'll become one of those people. Yeah. You'll become one of those people that will resent other people that are living their dream. And the only reason why they're living their dream is because they made a decision to live it. It's nothing complex about what I'm talking about here tonight. Like, to do this, to be obsessed about something, you don't take money. It don't take resources. You don't have to lie to anybody. You don't have to steal. You don't have to hurt anybody at all. Obsession comes within you. See, a lot of you just haven't dug deep within yourself. You haven't figured out what's going on inside this mind of yours. You haven't taken a moment to say, you know, why am I thinking like this? Why is my life like this? Why am I still working here? Why am I still dealing with these people? Why do I still have this job? Why don't I just jump towards my dreams? Why haven't I bought Wesley, where is that? Why haven't I bought Wesley CDs yet? Why haven't I jumped on a plane and went somewhere else and just went to a seminar, went to just did something different? Why haven't I did that? I love you. I love you. I love you. I do. You know, I'm so excited when I do these videos for you. You know, this is nothing but the beginning. It's the beginning. And not just the beginning for me, it's the beginning for you. See, I know every time I do a video, I know I'm putting out fuel and I'm putting out positivity and love into the universe. I'm putting energy out there. And that somebody is going to link up to the same frequency that I'm speaking, and they're going to attach to it, and they're going to do it. That's it. They're going to jump. I've had many people that I'm so thankful for that have jumped towards their dreams. I know many people who have Snapchatted me pictures and said, Wesley, today I just quit my job. I am in tears right now because I have no idea on how I'm going to arrange my life. I have no idea how I'm going to pay the bills, but I fucking don't, because I'm tired and I'm sick of dealing with bullshit. I'm sorry. My son, he don't like me cursing. Does it make sense? I get these every day, to my email, to my Snapchat. People that quit their jobs, people that are chasing their goals, people that just release best friends, and they're in tears. You have no idea. People are having breakthroughs. The question is, when are you going to have your breakthrough? Are you going to watch me next year? Are you going to watch me 5 years from now, watching the same videos and still at the same job, still in the same situation that you are today? Are you going to jump? Guys, I love you. I have a link below, I think above, or below, the link that you can click on. That you can look at the information. And it's this. Oh, I just broke it. Oh my God, I slammed the table too hard, guys. Look at that, I broke it. I'm passionate about what I do. You know, this all comes from the heart, man. This comes from my soul inside of me. Sometimes I want tears to come down from my eyes for you. Not for me. I'm happy. But see, I think about the people outside of there, and sometimes I want to cry for people that I know is working their ass off, and I know they're being led astray. I know people that can't figure it out. I know people that can't pay their bills. I know people that live in lives that they hate. They just can't stand their lives. And I want to shed a tear for you sometime. But after we shared that tear, we got to dry it off and we got to get up. And we got to get to work. This CD is changing billions of people's lives around the world. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to boast. I'm not saying that you have to buy this. I'm telling you what it's doing. You know, right now we're selling about a one a day. And I'm happy about that, man. I'm praising God. I am praising the universe. I'm so grateful. You have no idea how it feels to be able to sell this every single day. You have no idea to have somebody on my Snapchat say, Wesley, I got it. I'm listening to it. People showing me screenshots of their laptop because they listen to the information because now their eyes are open. The link is above. It costs $0 to click the link. It costs $0 to review the content, to read what I have to offer you to change your life. But like anything in life, there's a price you got to pay. See, if I gave you this for free, you wouldn't value it. You'll be happy for a moment. Sometimes I think, you know, Wes, I should sell this for $1,000. I think if I sold this for $1,000, I'll go from one sale to 200 sales a day. Because you know what? Let me tell you why people put a price on stuff. Because we want to eliminate the people that are bullshitting. Not just with us, but with themselves. See, most people just bullshit themselves. They say, I want it. I'm obsessed. Everybody that's watching me, it doesn't matter if you're watching the replay right now. If you say that you're obsessed, if you trust me, you see my life, you see my family, everybody is winning. My mama winning, my daddy winning, my daughter winning, my son winning, I'm winning. We're all winning. And I said, if you're obsessed, and I say, well, okay, great. I can't mentor you personally, but here's a CD that I put the last 7 years of my life on. 7 years of my life is on these CDs. I took the best content that I can find in the past 7 years and I put it on 10 CDs for you to discover what it takes for you to get out of that rut that you're in. For you to put some money in your bank account. For you to get around some people that's not trying to take from you, but trying to add to you. For you, for the first time, to leave the country. Some of you guys have never even left the country. Some of you guys have never left your city, never left your state. Some of you guys don't even have a passport. Some of you guys, your idea of a vacation is a cruise. What the fuck? A cruise? A carnival cruise. Oh, girl, we went on that carnival cruise. Are you kidding me? It's more than life than a freaking cruise. Bora Bora. Dubai. I'm going to tell you what day one says. You know what? I'm going to go through these CDs right now. Day one says, what is your why? Yes, that's what I'm going to talk about, because most of you are always thinking about how to do something. I focus on why. You want to be rich? Why? You want to be wealthy? Why? You want to have a relationship? You want to have someone that truly loves you? Why? Next CD. Your relationship with money. That's day two. You know what day two talks about? Your relationship with money is screwed up. How you think about money is screwed up. That's why you don't have it. You might say, no, I'm okay with money. No, you're not. Because when you think about money, you think about the lack of not having it. I'm broke. I don't have no money. I can't pay this. How am I going to pay this? Your relationship with money is flawed. It is screwed up. It is contaminated. Day two, gonna fix you. Day three, I talk about disconnect. Do you understand that this video, I did a video on disconnect. This was my most controversial video. People loved it. People hated it because it provoked emotion in people. People felt a certain way, but people made breakthroughs. Because see, disconnect talk about this. People that you're in your inner circle, people that you're around, that you think they care about you, right? They think you love you. That's your BFF. That you think people that's going to be around you for the rest of your life. Well, guess what? These people are not going to get you to the land of paradise. They're not going to get you and your family to where they need to go. These people are not going to help you get your shit together. They're not going to save your ass when you're in a rut, right? Because they're in a rut as well. They're not going to loan you money when you need it. No, because they need money too. Disconnect. This is the most powerful DVD. Day four. When you're a millionaire, when you're speaking to a millionaire, shut up. See, I know some of you guys don't like that. You know, I was talking to a guy the other day in the gym. He's a millionaire too. And he said, well, Wesley, I don't think you should have said shut up, man. I like all your stuff, but I didn't like when you said that. But see, one thing about me, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not here. Yes, I'm here to make money, but I'm not here to deceive you. I'm going to tell you what it is. And when someone is speaking to you or trying to mentor you or educate you or open your eyes, even though inside you, you want to say, this is wrong. This doesn't make sense. You are crazy. Shut up! Because he's trying to help you. He's trying to help you. I remember I had a young man in my life, right? And he was talking back and forth with me. And he kept on trying to debate me. And he didn't understand what was coming out of my mouth. And I said this. I said, young man, right now, how much money do you make per year? He said $80,000 per year. I said, young man, I make $80,000 every 2 weeks. Two weeks. He makes $80,000 a year. I make $80,000 every 2 weeks, consistently, without fail. Sometimes more. Which means that even though some of the things I am sharing with you doesn't make sense, maybe goes against your beliefs. Listen. 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 Because what I'm about to give you is a gift. Let's go to the next one. I got to get up out of here. Let's go to another good one. Hey guys, if this makes sense, hit the share and like button. If you're enjoying yourself tonight, hit the like button and share this. If you're ready to run, hit the share button, baby. I'm motivated. Check it out. If you already clicked the link and bought the CD, much love, baby. Go and buy it. Take the Ask a Millionaire Challenge, baby. This is called the Millionaire In Training Challenge. What? You know what I do? Check this out. Once you sign up, you join the Millionaire In Training Challenge for free. All you have to do is buy the DVDs, the CDs. Once you do that, I write you a letter. I give you instructions on how you can win the challenge. And every month, I am paying out 1,000 people who do those small steps that are right in the letter. And guess how many people have won it so far? One. Wow. Let's go back to the CDs. Guys, go ahead and click that link, baby. Go get the information. Day 10. Day 10 is big. It says, be a giver. Now, a lot of you struggle with this. It says, be a giver, but do not miss your opportunity to receive. See, a lot of you give to mama, give to daddy, give to the friend, help people move, pay people bills, help them out, right? Take time out of your day to help somebody else out. But don't miss your opportunity to receive, my friends. Don't miss your opportunity to receive. You know, in my life, my father was like this. He was a giver. He's a giver today. I mean, he's a pastor of a church, and he gives everything. I mean, every Saturday, he will feed the people in his community. He would give people the shirt off his back. He would give, you give him money, he'll give the money to the other people. He was a giver. But I said, Dad, what about you? What about you? Most of you don't know how to receive a compliment. You don't know how to receive money. You don't know how to receive anything that has been attracted to you in your life so you can elevate. See, the same gift of giving is another gift that's called receiving. See, when a person tries to give you something from their heart and you say, no, I don't need that. No, you just keep that. Well, guess what you're doing? You're robbing that person of the feeling of giving to you. And you should shame on yourself. Because the same thing that you've been praying for, the thing that you say that you wanted, the thing that you've been hoping for, the thing that you've been crying about, is trying to come to you. But it's something inside of you that you just can't take it. That CD, it's powerful. You're going to be in tears when you hear that. But you're going to have a breakthrough. Hey guys, much love. Go ahead and click the link below if you enjoyed the video here tonight with Wesley, Millionaire Virgin. I love you so much. Remember, take the Millionaire In Training Challenge by clicking the link. Read the information. These CDs are so powerful. I'm not saying that. I have over hundreds of people who have already purchased this. They are using it. They're increasing their lives. They're sharing my mindset. Until one day, I hope and I believe that me and you, because we are kindred souls, I think that we're the same. We're human beings. We're spiritual creatures. We're energy, right? We're God's children. That me and you will be able to enjoy the world on the same mindset, driving the same cars, taking our families out, letting the children jump into the infinity pool together. Together. Hey, much love. This is Wesley, Millionaire Virgin. Love you guys. Later.